It's hard to stay governed by anxiety. It's hard to be inconsistent. It's hard not to have daily disciplines. It's hard not to believe in yourself. It's hard to be broke. It's hard to be poor. It's hard. It's all hard. So choose your heart. You either go work for it, you're going to sit there and let life knock you down and dare you to get back up. But I want to give you a new word for change, and that word is evolution. And you are either going to evolve or expire. See, everything changes. The economy changes, relationships changes. We change mentally and emotionally and physically, and you are either dying or you are either living. Every time you made a change, you got hurt. And so this is why when you hear the word change, there's a mental block. You cannot change because you have equated change with pain. Every time you have changed, you feel pain. You stepped out of one relationship to another and you feel pain. You leave one neighborhood to another and you feel pain. You go from one job to another and you feel the fire of transition. So every time you hear the word change, you see pain. Every time they say it's time to make a difference, every time they say you need to go from this place to that place, all you can see is blood in your eyes. All you can feel is the blood and trauma in your mouth, hypnotized by the pain of change. Evolve your belief system. Change is not pain. See change as growth. See change as transformation. See change as evolution. See change as necessary. See change as critical. See change as inevitable. And the more and more you start to see that change is not pain, you're going to see transformation. Your life's going to experience a quantum leap, because now, even though in your childhood you were traumatized because of change, your history is not your destiny.
The reason I'm excited about Bitcoin crashing is I'm going to buy more, but I'll be telling you why in the next upcoming video. This is a very exciting time, but if you've got a small, poor dad, or you think that going to school and becoming a doctor or a lawyer is smart, I can't help you. Your brain is too small. So for those who want a bigger picture of why I'm investing in Bitcoin, why I'm excited about the price coming down.
Let me show you how the money in your account.
Growing up in Italy, when I first moved over there, it was, I didn't speak Italian. I didn't have any friends. I had the game of basketball, and through sport and playing soccer, I was able to make friends and build connections. But it was a lot of time spent alone. And when I came back to the States, I wasn't the most athletic kid. I couldn't compete with these kids. They're doing windmills and dunking backwards, and I'm happy to tap the backboard, So I had to look at it from a long term, because I wasn't going to give up on the game. So I had to say, okay, this year I'm going to get better at that. Next year, this, and then so forth and so on. And then patiently, I was able to catch them. And so the consistency of work, Monday, get better. Tuesday, get better. Wednesday, get better, right? And you do that over a period of time, not like 1 month or 2 months. I mean, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. And then you can get to where you want to go. Obsessiveness just comes from something that you love. You really love it. You'll go through fire for it. You'll go through the ups and downs with it, and you'll just keep at it because you love it so much, and it's like putting fuel in the fire every day. You're just constantly feeding that flame and learning. It's just piece by piece, and it's the consistency of the work, which you make game-winning shots and it's awesome. You come back the next day and miss a game-winning shot and it's misery. And then the next day comes and you're back playing again, and you understand that life has this cyclical nature where it's, what you do on Monday, it's fantastic, but then Tuesday is a bad day. But guess what? There's Wednesday. These are things that we experience as athletes. Some days I feel like I can't make a shot, man, and the basket feels like the size of a keyhole. Understanding that it's really just a journey of evolution. Every day is just constant improvement, constant curiosity, constantly getting better. The results don't really matter. It's the figuring out that matters. Look at how do you deal with the inner challenges, the self-negotiation that takes place inside of our own heads. You start talking to yourself saying, man, my knee is really sore right now. Maybe I'm doing too much. And that's when you just got to say, you know what? I'm not negotiating. So the deal was already made. When I set out at the beginning of the summer and said, this is the training plan I'm doing, I signed that contract with myself. I'm doing it. A lot of times I've seen players, even myself, when I was younger, being consumed by a particular fear, and to the point where you're saying, okay, nah, it's not good to feel fear. I shouldn't be nervous in the situation right now. And it does nothing but grow. Emotions come and go. The important thing is to accept them all, to embrace them all, and then you can choose to do with them what you want versus being controlled by emotion. Don't hide from it. You know, you got to be able to look at it and deal with it head on. To say, okay, it's okay to fail because you're going to be loved no matter what. That means anything on you. That means having the confidence to go for it. Losing to the Celtics that night in the hotel room after we lost, just thinking to myself, I had a lot of anger. I worked so hard to have a chance to win another championship, and then this happened. I may never win another championship. Like, this is it. It's too hard to get back here. And then from the anger, then I was sad, and then you start feeling bad for yourself. Maybe it's not in the cards to win another one. I go through that night of being mad, and then the next morning I wake up and I start thinking, nah, I gotta fix this. All right, okay, I'm done being a baby. What am I gonna do now? Because I can't sit here and give up. That's not an option. So where did it go wrong? What can I control? Why did we lose? Like, we weren't tough enough. Whose responsibility is that to make the team tough? It's mine. So you look at every challenge, at every step, piece by piece by piece by piece by piece. Now I have to start figuring out how I'm going to lead this team differently to make sure that when we get to the finals the next time, we're tough and we're ready for this challenge. That's how you bounce back from those moments. That's how you're able to be resilient and come back from these things. If you're saying, okay, I'm going to climb Mount Everest, you're at the bottom of the mountain and you look up and you're going, I'm not going to climb Mount Everest, right? But if you break it down into sections and you just one foot in front of the other, one step at a time, next thing you know, you're at the top of the mountain. I don't want to wonder, I want to find out. I think the greatest fear you face is yourself. We all have dreams, and it's very scary sometimes to accept the dream that you have. And it's scarier still to say, okay, I want that. It's scary because you're afraid that if you fail, then how are you going to feel about yourself? So being fearless means putting yourself out no matter what, go for it. Not for anybody else, but for yourself. You have to dance beautifully in the box that you are comfortable dancing in. Everybody's box is different. Everybody has their own. It's your job to try to perfect it and make it as beautiful of a canvas as you can make it. And if you have done that, then you have lived a successful life. You have lived with Mamba mentality.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen all over the world. Happy to have you here at this moment of the day. Today it is a privilege. Thank you for responding to this call tonight. My name is Julius. One of your hosts tonight. We shall also be joined. It's late hour in Malaysia, but we shall also be joined by one of our great crypto experience enthusiasts all the way from Malaysia, and that is none other than King Gaz. And okay, so I'll be starting off, and we shall also be joined one of an experienced leader into the crypto market trading knowledge. That is none other than Princess Sarah, all the way from Kenya. And they will be sharing some important insights. But before I invite Princess Sarah, and before I'll be able to invite King Gaz, I will specifically start with some takeaways for today. And these are big challenges into the crypto market space. I understand why people could think the way they think is because of where they could have come from like me, myself, right? One, my first insight of today is that most of us joined RoyalQ to purely, one of the insights was to make profits from the trading area of RoyalQ. But we have too much expectations. I'm not lowering your expectations, but I want to give what I call real expectations. It's a big challenge. And because of this, so many people are looking for shortcuts into the market that they cannot control. So many people are looking for shortcuts to success in the trade. So many people are looking for shortcuts in profits in a market they don't control. So many people have huge expectations on the market they can't control, and it is a very, very huge problem. It has made so many people leave the best strategy of making money to personally stop using their bots and trade manually for themselves. It has caused so many people to look for shortcuts to the market and miss out on the 10x potential that they could make. It has caused so many people become emotional when the market goes down, yet it is the sweetest time for them to maximize profit. And the answer could be either the mindset. If it's not the mindset, either they don't understand what they are into. And because they may not be able to grasp or understand what they are into, it causes them to become emotional. You know, although people have been able to subscribe for the bot to trade for them, they still remain emotional to the bot. Every single day, I've noticed people who come complaining about I'm not seeing profits. In times when the market is sweet, it's taking a downward movement, it's the time when people complain they are not seeing profit. Yet it is the sweetest time for their bot to buy more at a cheaper price so that when the market receives a bounce, they make times 10x. It is the time where I've seen people who invest $100, $200, and they expect huge profits on a daily basis. They become emotional to a market they don't control. And because of this, I've seen so many people get distracted to their path to success. They get distracted because they want to win the market. They are looking for, what can I say? They are looking for different strategies that they could do. They could win the market, yet they can't control the market. No matter how you try to mingle with it, you can never control the market. So today, I will start with some few insights. Then after my few insights, I will come to Princess Sarah, who will talk about the power of RoyalQ, going into details to provide what we call the hot coins into our RoyalQ platform and how we could really deal with that and how people with little profits could at least do some little settings and be able to personally maximize some profit. So let me start with the expectations. All right. One, I want to lower your expectations, ladies and gentlemen, today on how much profits you could make while using the RoyalQ quantitative intelligent trading bot. But before I lower your expectations, I want to talk about one of the greatest characteristics if you want to win big time in using the bot, and that characteristic is called patience. If someone wants to be successful in trading, they must have a characteristic called being patient. Now, right now, when the market is having a downward movement, if someone has more capital, the robot is buying more. And that is the gist and the importance of having the robot. So many people all over the world that are using RoyalQ have issues with their trades profits. Every day they say, I've not made profit today. There are some people that I've seen that are saying, I need to strategize with my little capital to make profits every day, which is a good decision. But ladies and gentlemen, if you decide to be patient with the market, I want to tell you, you'll get times 10x profit. Times 10x profit. I want also to share something short about people. I've listened to one complaint today in one of the platforms, in one of the groups, where someone was complaining, yes, I'm trading with RoyalQ, but I cannot see my asset in USDT increase every day, even when I'm making some profit. Because this person has not taken time. This person has not taken time to understand how the bot works. Now, when you lack knowledge, ladies and gentlemen, you suffer consequences of scammers outside there that are taking advantage because of lack of knowledge. Someone leaves a powerful tool that could help them become financially free and goes in for pennies. And because of this characteristic, it is causing so many people all over the world who are about to tap into a gold mine to take pennies with themselves. And so let me start with this one. RoyalQ uses a cycle mode. Julius, what do you mean by a cycle? When I talk about a cycle, I mean it's a buy and sell. Just a minute. Perfect. RoyalQ uses a cycle. Very soon I will start sharing my screen. What do you mean, Julius? When we say it uses a cycle, it buys, it sells. Meaning, when it makes your $1 profit, it returns the $1 in the market. That's a cycle. That is one, if it's understood. Now, someone was saying, Julius, I want my robot to sell, and I see all my profit in my USDT. The answer is simple. You can act like in Forex. You can act like not having the bot. You put your coins in one shot, right? Because the reason, ladies and gentlemen, why we need a bot is because people, none of you could know when the market would be too good. None of you could know when the market would be bearish. None of you. No one can know that now the market is so sweet, and in the next few minutes, the market will be so bad. None of us can know. And because of that, that's why we need the bot. Because the bot is now going to take charge of our decisions. Now, I want to respond to the first answer. When someone told me, Julius, I want to see all my profit, the answer is simple. Get your $1,000, trade a coin, put it in one shot, cancel the margin call. Let the robot sell, give you back your money. And you don't have a reason of needing the bot. Because the reason and the importance of needing the bot, ladies and gentlemen, is the bot to make you not to miss out. Julius, what do you mean? This is what I mean. As I'm speaking right now, there are certain coins that are doing well. As I'm speaking right now, there are certain coins that are doing poorly. Now, the reason why you need a bot, ladies and gentlemen, is that let the bot take over when certain coins are doing poorly or when their markets are down, so that the bot can buy more for you of that particular coin. They're simple as that. And when the market is good for a certain particular coin, let the bot take charge in buying, in selling for that particular coin if you were patient when it was buying. Now, I also want to lower the expectation of short-term mindset in crypto. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot have a short-term mindset and win big in crypto market space. This mindset of I've invested $100 now and I need 200 tomorrow doesn't work in legit business. I better pray for you. You go back to returns on investment, invest today, make $10 tomorrow, lose all your capital. That's where you belong. But if you want a legit business, because there are some people who don't care about their career, there are some people who don't care about their future, there are some people who are living what I would call a reckless lifestyle. But I want to emphasize, if you want to win big, you need long-term mindset. 6 months, 1 year, period, simple. Because we don't control the market. And if this gets to everybody understanding, somebody will understand that today the market will be good, tomorrow the market will be bad. Simple formula. And the reason why you need the board, so that the board will keep on buying when you cannot open your eyes on the market 24 hours, 7 days. Yes, what do you mean? Imagine, as I'm speaking right now, let me share my screen. I'm speaking right now into the RoyalQ. I'll just give an insight. Okay. Now, RoyalQ has analyzed coins and it has provided, ladies and gentlemen, what we call the hot coins right now. As we speak, the number one leading hot coin is ADA. Okay. Now it is ADA. When I tap on, I come on quantitative, and I tap on general here and I look for ADA, for example. Okay. ADA, if you look at its percentage, all right, let me do this. When you look at its percentage, it's at -135. Because the reason why we are doing spot trading is that, ladies and gentlemen, we are buying low and selling high. But I've seen people who buy high, because they have a belief that they can have a shortcut to success. One of the reasons that is putting people down is because they are looking for shortcut to success. How dare you look for shortcuts to success to a market you don't control? It's really very pissing. Someone is looking for, there is a coin, I feel like this could give me short money. Who told you there is short money? There is no short money. Success takes time. And unless this sticks in your minds, as a gentleman, that success takes time, you'll keep on jumping from RoyalQ to another boat, from here to there, from here to there. You will be like a dog chasing its own tail. Because a dog that chases its own tail never becomes successful, because all the time it wants to catch the tail, it never catches the tail. You take a longer journey to a success journey than you being patient and win big time. And because of this mindset that sits in so many people, maybe from my country specifically, maybe, or from other people all over the world, is causing them to miss big time. Now, next, if you are very impatient, I want to answer you today. If you are very impatient and you say, Julius, I need to see money in my USDT in my Binance, simple. You put your coins in one shot, let the robot sell, give you back your money in your Binance account, and you miss out when the market is going down. The powerful tool that RoyalQ provides us, as a gentleman, is the martingale strategy. It's a powerful mechanism of attacking the market. That whenever the market is going down, the robot will keep on buying more and buying more and buying more and buying more and buying more. And that is the main reason why we need the bot. It is buying in the dips. We should not have needed the robot, I believe, if the robot had only potential of working in the bull run of the market. The robot would not have any use. But the martingale strategy on how you quantitatively set it of buying more whenever the market goes down is the potential power why we need the bot. And so your patience is paramount. As we speak right now, there is a coin whose market is going down. And the reason why you need the board, so that the board now takes charge when you cannot be on the market, so that it can buy more for you of that particular coin. Some people miss out to sell when the market is having a bull run. That's why you need the robot, because none of you here could tell me that there is a particular coin so and so, because RoyalQ provides over 71 coins, I believe, in Binance, around 65 in Hobby, and around 9 or 10, I believe now, maybe, I don't know whether there are more, in Coinbase or more. You cannot be able to analyze all these coins and know this one is here, this one is here, this one is here at a particular time. That's why you need a bot. So that during when this particular coin is going up, the bot will sell. And when this particular coin is going down, the bot will buy more for you, as simple as that. That's why we need the bot. Now, during times right now, when the market's having a downward movement, ladies and gentlemen, it's the most important time that you put more money in your USDT so that the robot will buy more for you. When the market rebounces, then the robot will sell. Now, I wonder why people keep complaining of non-profits when the robot is supposed to buy more for them at a cheaper price. The bot is meant to buy for you more in the dips. And it is in the dips where there is maximization of profits that are people complaining. I understand how you feel about becoming rich fast. I understand how you feel on making money fast. I understand how you feel on finding shortcuts to success. I understand how you feel. But my friend, my brother, you are going to miss out on becoming rich and die with pennies. If you are dealing with trading markets, right mindset is key. I was asking my friend today that if you decide to hold a coin, all right, maybe you decide to hold the Bitcoin and you enter the market when the Bitcoin is at 60,000 US dollars. Now, when the Bitcoin is seated right now at around 47, what do? You do nothing. You just open your eyes and say, I pray the market goes high again. That's all you do. But you have a board that when the Bitcoin goes at 47, it's going to buy more for you. Now, why do you become emotional to that? Then it means there is a challenge. That's why we are here tonight. Before I continue with this session, I want to welcome King Gas in the house, one of our amazing trainers tonight who has taken his time. I know it's very late in Malaysia. Allow me invite the second speaker who will be giving us some insights about the hot coins into the RoyalQ platform and why it is important for people to understand why they are there. This is a mentor to many, a lady with experience into the crypto market space, not only, but with experience into the trading markets. And that is none other than Princess Sarah. Then after Princess Sarah, we shall have King Gas. Welcome, Princess Sarah. Your microphone is muted. You can unmute, Princess Sarah.
Okay, sorry for that. So I was just saying that I appreciate for you hosting me on this call tonight. I appreciate all the great leaders that are gathered in this Zoom meeting. And above all, I want to appreciate the presence of my mentor, King Gas. And thank you very much, Leader Julius, for the powerful insight. I think we need to get deeper in our trainings. I may say I have a background in Forex trading. Before we ventured into crypto, I was a Forex trader and I am. I had a Forex company and a Forex school, but I cannot compare what we used to do in Forex with what is happening in the crypto space. But what I want to tell us tonight, everybody, in the cryptocurrency, if you don't gather knowledge, you will be frustrated all the time. It's all about gathering knowledge and information. So I may say that, yes, I am an expert in this robot, a self-made expert. The same manual that you have is what I have. But I think I'm one type who likes thinking outside the box. And in my first month of this robot, I invested a lot in learning more about this machine. Guys, I have 3 things to share with us tonight. Number 1, RoyalQ robot is a product that we are selling besides now the market. We have a product and it is a financial product. This is not milk or bread, which you can add some ingredients or reduce some more to make it either more bitter or more sweeter. It is set for us. And therefore, I always compare RoyalQ robot with a machine, any other machine that you have. You have a fridge in your house, you have a car, you have a washing machine. You got the manual that was given to you by the company. But there are other things you learn on your own. There is a noise, a particular noise that can come from your engine, the engine of your car, and you'll be able to tell where the problem is coming from. What am I saying? I am trying to encourage every one of us who is using this robot. Become a friend with your robot. Explore the robot. Some of the things that we put in place were not taught to us. This is what I mean. We don't read it from the manual. Personally, I had to make a lot of mistakes initially. The first investment that I made of $500 was to study this robot. I click every button that I see in my back office. The only dangerous button that you need not to dare touch is the sell button, because you might end up selling your assets at a loss. But any other button, you can pray aloud with it. I remember one time when we started using this robot, I hope now you understand that this is a machine like any other machine that you have in use. The only difference is that this one, RoyalQ robot, is a software machine, and maybe the other machines that you use are hardware machines. So you need to understand, you need to explore, you need to learn more. I remember there is a time, initially when we started using this robot, we used to set the circle strategy, because remember, RoyalQ robot is one of its kind. We had not used another one before. The only robots we had used before are Forex trading robots. But for cryptocurrency, I thank God, RoyalQ is the pioneer. And so we set our strategy on circle mode, on circle strategy. And then we realized later that you can also do manual. That is the quantitative. And I wanted to think outside the box. So one time I did both. I set the circle strategy and I set the manual strategy or the quantitative strategy. And you know what, guys? This is when I learned something that is not written in the manual, something that my upline had not taught me. You will not learn everything from your upline. You will not learn everything from the Zoom meetings. Some things you will have to discover on your own. So I discovered that the robot is picking more coins than what I had said, both on the manual setting and the circle strategy. And so I had to discover where that problem is coming in from. And that is when we realized, or I realized with my team, that when you disable the circle strategy and you don't completely leave the circle continues to pick more coins for trading. So we learned that through mistake. Some people are fearing to make mistake. And that is why we are learning. And also another thing, you cannot have 1,001 mentors. Yeah, you gather information from this person, you are not comfortable, you go to the other one, you are not comfortable. Choose your mentors wisely in this program, because you cannot be taught by everybody that knows. We have different experience. King Gaz will come on board. He will share a different experience of himself with this robot. So it's good to understand. And as what Reader Julius has just said, I have seen people. Now I come to what you wanted me to mention about the hot coins. I have seen people running to go and look for signals. Yeah. Sometimes they even pay. They even pay to get these signals. My friend, RoyalQ has everything that you need. RoyalQ has everything that you need. You don't need to do the analysis. You don't need to run to those people that are selling signals to you. You can choose the best coin from your back office, right from your back. It's a one-stop shop. You can buy everything in RoyalQ. You can get the fundamentals, you can get the signals, you can get the settings, you can get everything that you need right at your back office. You don't need to go looking for signals. And another thing I wanted to mention, Reader Julius has just said about lowering the expectations. But I think the best level to lower the expectations is before entry point. Okay? Before, some people, we are doing the marketing and we are hyping the product. And I think this is where we are missing it all. And this is why we probably would get a lot of complaint on the wall. There is one wall which I started and we don't get complaints from that wall. Why? Because everybody who is coming on board, we always make sure before you invest, before you purchase the robot, you understand the kind of tool that you are purchasing. Some people are not managing the expectations of their clients. Before they purchase the robot, let them understand that this is a tool, a financial tool, and not a return on investment program. Don't promise anybody any percentage per day. In fact, I tell my people, on some days, on a bad day, on a bad market day, you can get 0%. So that they can take it or leave it. Guys, we have the best opportunity. We can't afford to hype. We have done hypes before. We have lost our money. We have lost our reputation. Manage the expectations of your people before entry point. Let them know the kind of business they are getting into. However, I always say, we preach the gospel that RoyalQ is not a quick money program. But if you have a mouth to talk and you are ready to sell the business, all of you in this call will agree with me that there is huge money in the marketing, or in the referral program of RoyalQ. But when it comes to trading, kindly manage the expectations of your people. Let them understand they can wait even for a whole month. They can wait even for a whole year. Personally, I've given myself a target of a whole year in this trading. I don't expect anything on a daily basis. And I thank God because most of my people have adopted to the same mindset. I have someone who has invested a huge amount of money. And the other day, he just got $1, as profit. And he called me very excited. He said, if this money was in the bank, I wouldn't get the 100. Again, I'm happy because now I know that the robot is buying deep for me. So I still insist that we should manage the expectations of our people. My point number 3, as I wind up, I don't wish to take much. I cannot talk much about the technical part when my mentor is in the house. I believe he will take us more deeper from where we are or from where I will leave you. I just wanted to share my insight with you and to encourage you and also to at least to help to open up our mind to have a big picture of what the kind of business that we are in. Yeah, so just know that this robot is a machine like any other machine that you have in your hand. You explore the machine, you understand the language of your machine, you learn a lot. And as you learn, some people, the problem with some of our members, we are learning a lot from the YouTube, we are learning a lot from the Zoom, we are learning a lot from our mentors, but we are fearing to implement the same on our robots. I said you can touch any other button in that robot apart from the sell button unless you are ready to dispose your assets and at the current price. So any other button, you can study about it, okay? So number 3, we need to understand that the robot does not control the market. I always repeat one thing, that if there is a bullish market, there will always be a bearish market. And if there is a bearish market, there will always be a bullish market. So we need to understand the concept of this robot, that when the market is going down, the work of your machine is to buy and make your team understand that when the market is bearish, the robot is buying and it is the best time. In fact, those people who are joining this business at this moment, when the market is low, they are likely to make more profit than those of us who joined ahead. Because you know why? They are purchasing, the robot is purchasing for them the coins when they are at a lower price. So when the market starts going up, they will make more profit than those of us who probably entered the market when they entered the business when the market was high. So there are 3 things that we need to understand: that the robot does not control the market. What determines the market most is the capital, the time of entry, that is position, and the market. The market controls everything. Don't run for signals. You can run for a coin. This is a volatile market. Ethereum could be doing very well now. The other minute, the other few minutes, or the other hour, or the other day is going down. So this is, your signal will not have helped you. So I think the best thing is to work with what we have at hand. Work with what you have at hand. Work with what RoyalQ has provided unto us. Don't run for junks outside there, because you may not even know. Some people may say they are experts and probably they are not experts. Some people are trying to create a business inside a business, yeah? Some people may be having a hidden agenda. Why don't you just comfortably go back to your back office and click hot and choose a coin that you can trade? That is in case you are using a quantitative strategy. We have got 2 strategies. We have the manual strategy and we have the circle strategy. I always advise people with small capital to use the manual strategy. If you have a huge capital, that can manage, can help the robots to manage to continue buying deep for you without depleting your USDT in the Binance account, Huobi or Coinbase. Then you sync with the corporate trader and you forget about it. You let the robot do its work. As I wind up, I want to remind all of us tonight, you purchased a robot because you're not a robot. Why do you want to do the work of the robot? It is an artificial intelligent robot. It knows when to buy and when to sell. It knows everything that needs to be done. And if you cannot see your profit, kindly know the power of compounding. The robot is compounding for you and it is buying everything for you. Do not check on your returns on a daily basis. Give yourself at least 1 month. If you can be able to give yourself 6 months like me, 1 year, well and good, the better for you. Keep pumping that account and let the robot do its work. Thank you very much, Leader Julius. I wish to take this moment to hand over to you so that you may welcome the next speaker of the day, who will take us to more technical, deeper technical details about this robot. Thank you very much for having me. Let us meet at the top. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Right, Peter Sarah, before you go,
Yes,
I
yes.
don't have the permission to invite your mentor in the house. So I would like to take this moment to give you the permission once again to invite King Gaz to take over.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Leader Julius. This guy that I'm about to invite, anytime you listen to him, you learn something new. Just the other day, I learned that if you are doing a circle strategy, you need to put your trades on one shot so that you can allow the strategy to pick, the robot to pick a different coin at a different time. Before we made, and this is why I'm saying every day is an earning day, every day is a learning day in RoyalQ. Are you ready to learn from the best? So I wish to take this great moment to welcome my mentor, my friend, my leader, my king, to take us to the next step of our Zoom meeting tonight. Thank you very much, King Gaz. Take over the mic and make us go deeper into the technical understanding of this wonderful machine. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you, King Sarah. Thank you, Leader Julius, for Julius. So I really appreciate you always invite me to talk into your team. Okay. First of all, if you still new, my name is King Gas. I've been doing online business since 2009, and I never worked since 2009. I started my crypto journey since 2015, and until now, I still never clock in, clock out, and never worked until today. For the past more than 10 years, I never worked since I know crypto. So guys, you need to understand how cryptos work. That is the most important. That is the most important part. You need to understand why you buy crypto, why you invest in crypto, why you trade in crypto. That's the most important part, right? So for me, first of all, the reason, if you see the historical of crypto, the history of crypto, it was the only, it has been proven the only instrument that can beat the inflation rate. That's the most important part, right? That we must understand that there no such other instrument can beat the inflation for the past few years, right? When you talk about inflation rate compared to our personal inflation is totally different. Okay, based on the all-time high inflation rate worldwide, we talk about 3.5%, 2%, 3.5%. But for ourselves, it's totally different. Maybe our inflation rate can go up to 80 to 90%, right? So because why? Because our need has increased day by day, right? From we are kids, go to school, go to college, go to work, get married, have a kid, we have our different inflation rates. Sometimes the inflation rate can go by geographical area, okay? Maybe in a small city, the cost is very cheap. If you go to the big city, the cost is very high. That's the most important part. You need to understand about inflation rate. That's why some people go out from their countries, go to other part of the world to work because they can earn different currency that they can give higher value. That's why I said inflation rate can go by geographical area. For example, they say you in your countries, you earn like 1,000 currencies in your countries, right? Different countries have different currencies. However, if you work from different countries, you might earn 1,000 US dollars. If you compare back to your countries, of course, you get higher value. That's what inflation rate by geographical area. So for me, that's how we should look into cryptocurrency. The only ways we can beat the inflation, right? If you look at the Bitcoin price for the past 1 year, if you look at the performance in 1 year time, let me show if I can show you my screen. Okay. Okay, I can show you my screen. Let me show you this. Okay. If you can see this, I'm sorry if this is upside down. Hold on. Okay. I don't know if I can turn this upside down. Hold on. Okay. Let me show you this. This is the most important fact that we need to show to everybody why we choose crypto. Okay. This is a Bitcoin performance for the past 1 day. We will see a negative 47. This is Bitcoin performance for the past 1 week. It's negative 8. This is the Bitcoin performance for the past month. It dropped to 25%. This is the Bitcoin performance for the past year. If you look at different time frame, you will see in 1 day, in 1 week, in 1 month, it could be negative performance. But in 1 year, you will see it's 139%. If you look at this performance, it will beat your inflation. Even if your inflation up to 100%, but with crypto, it could beat your inflation because in 1 year, for a long term, you will see the performance growth up to 149%. If you look at all time, how much it grows. Since 2009 until today, Bitcoin has grown for more than 97 million percent. Just imagine that. That's why I said the most important part when you start your journey in cryptos is what is your objective? What is your objective? Right? What is your goal? Okay. I always talk about when you want to start something, before I give you a direction, I need to know your destination. When I know your destination, I can show you the direction. It's like your goal. Okay, if you want to go somewhere, I want to go to this place. So when you already determine your destination, I can give you a direction. That's why sometimes some people when they participate something like this, they don't have the destination, they don't have the goal. They just participate without knowing where they are going. That's why in order for me to give a direction, you need to have a destination. That's why I said, first of all, when you look at it, I always tell people one the main reason, if you see at the news, Bitcoin is the only instrument that we can beat inflation. That's the most important part. If you look at the news, how Elon how Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos. If you look at Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos product, that Microsoft, Bezos is every day people using Microsoft, every day people buying Amazon. How about Tesla? Does everyday people buy car? Does everyday people buy Tesla? No, guys. But how can Elon Musk can beat those people who have a household product, but people only these people can buy Tesla. But he beat both billionaires. Because why? Because he changed his cash flow portfolio USDT to cryptos. That's why he sees the future. He sees the futures in crypto. Even the people in the business can see in crypto. Why don't you see in crypto? Okay? They always up and down in the market. That's why I always say, okay, in your journey, when you start a crypto journey, people always think RoyalQ like an investment. where they used to participate, they earn every day a certain percentage. But in RoyalQ, it's not investment. It's just a financial app that help you to do a trading on automated, on autopilot. Okay, the most important part, you don't have to do the analysis, you don't have to do you don't have to do a lot of things, right? But you take a lot of time. You don't have to stay. Like Princess Sarah said, she was involved in forex, she was involved in stock market. My background, I was stock market, I was trading the forex. Just imagine, you cannot control your emotion when you are not making money. What if you are losing money? People are trading in stock market and trading in forex. Most of the time they are losing money. If you cannot control your emotion by not making money, what happens if you are losing money? Just remember, when you trade in RoyalQ, you are not gonna losing your money. Your money won't go to zero. The only thing that happens is it reduces in value. Okay, it's just a floating loss. What does it mean? You still have your money, and this money can still make profit for a long term. That's why you must have this objective in your mind. Even if you have a Bitcoin at 69,000, but today price Bitcoin is for today price. If you look at Bitcoin price for today, okay, if you look at it, it's only 47. Okay, if you have one Bitcoin during 69, and today you still have one Bitcoin at 47, what do? Are you going to sell your Bitcoin or are you going to hold it? It's the same thing. It's the same thing when you are a hodler, same when you do a trading. The most important part, when you do business, okay, the most important part, people are not selling when the price is up. Okay, they just look at it. Oh, I make profit. Okay, then they're not buying when the price going down. Oh, the market is dropped. That's why it's the wrong way to look at crypto. Okay, that's why when the price going up, when you make certain profit, you need to sell. Okay, and when the price drop, you can buy again, or you can keep on buying to reduce your dollar cost average. That's why in crypto, it's about manage your average cost. That is the most important part you need to understand. When your RoyalQ at buying during the market varies, during the downtrend, is good. It's good. But how much can they buy is depend on your capital. The same thing, right? Now is year end. People are waiting for year end sales, right? For holiday, for Christmas, right? You can go to the mall and everything is like 70%, 90% on sale. But you only can buy based on how much money you bring to the mall, right? If you bring only 500, you can only buy at 500. Even the sale is still low compared to other day, right? It's the same thing in crypto. If you have only $500 or maybe $100 or $50, you only can buy based on $500. You only can buy based on $100. But the good thing you must remember, when you use a multiple system, the RoyalQ app will buy when it's low. You must understand. You should be happy when it buy when it's low, because a lot of people only see when it's low. But you must be happy when it sell when it's high, because most people only see when they're making profit. They don't take profit. That's why we use a RoyalQ app as a tool, as a financial app for people to start their cryptos account. That's why I always say, when people complain they don't make any profit today, right? Oh, for the past 2 weeks they don't make any profit, but previous day they make profit. In a month, there is a day you make profit, you make high profit, you make less profit, sometimes you make no profit. At least you have a day that you're making a profit. What if you put your money in the bank? When is your money are making profit? Does they make profit every month? Does they make profit every day? Is there any day of the month that your money make profit? No, guys. Some banks only give you by end of the year. You can wait for a year to make a smaller profit, but you are complaining for not making a profit in the day, but you are making a profit in the previous day. That's why I show you the chart. For the past 1 day, Bitcoin is negative. For the past 1 week, it's negative. For the past 1 month, it's negative. But for the past year, it's positive, right? So look at it. For the all time, it's still positive. That's why I said sometimes you must be thankful, grateful, because your RoyalQ app is buying when it's low, when someone else just looking at it, oh, my value is dropped. I don't do anything. I just wait. But the good thing is when they buy, when they keep on buying, you are reduce your average cost, and with the sub-bid real time, they will still making a profit when the price is up. That's why you should look at it. That's why I always say, you have a smaller amount, you cannot look at every day to make profit because this is not a investment. This is a trading, right? That's why I said you should look in a month how many times it buys and how many times it sells and what is the percentage that you get in a month. That is the most important part you should see. As long as you are making money in that month, it's better than you put your money somewhere else. That's the most important part. It's better when it buy when it low. It's better you finish your USDT for buying cryptos because you increase your unit. In cryptos, the most important part is increasing your unit and take profit when it's high and buy when it's low. That's the most important part. That's why I said we just passed through the halving years last year, 2020. The next halving years is 2024. After halving year, it always price going up, always hit the new all-time high. Remember in 2016, whoever bought a Bitcoin, it reached the all-time high in 2017 and it dropped from 19,000 in 2017 and dropped to 3,000. But those people who hold those coins when it was 3,000 now are making a profit because our new all-time high is 60,000 plus. But when it dropped, it won't hit the last all-time high. They still are making profit. That's why I said you must be patient. You must remember the reason you invest in crypto because you want to get the inflation, right? So this is not investment. You must know the difference between investment and trading. Because why? When you have more money, that's why I said when you want to trade, the most important thing is how much can you leverage? Okay, what does I mean by leverage? How many coins can you buy at once? Right? With your capital. Okay. If you only can buy one coin, okay, you are dependent on one coin volatility, one coin volatility. Same like when you're doing a business, right? Let's say we do a business. I only have one product, you have 100 products, right? When people come to my shop, they don't like my product, they will leave, right? When people go to your shop, they see the product they don't like, they have other choices, right? It's the same thing. Right? You can sell more because you have more product. The same thing in trading, right? You must put in your mind, I want to buy as many coins as I can while you're doing RoyalQ. Because why? The more coin you have, the more coin you have a leverage, right? That's why if you look at our top traders, this is the most important part that I need to show to you when you explain to people about RoyalQ, right? When you look at our top traders, okay, our top 10 traders, okay, this is the always fact and figures. I always show people the fact and figures, right? Why I always show the fact and figures about this, okay, about this guy. Okay, if you look at our top 10 traders, okay, look at our top 10 traders, okay. The number 10, the lower top 10 traders are making 51,000%. 51,000%. If you look at number 1, Dina this, he making 238,000%. How can he can make more compared to other traders? Okay, if you look at the number 2, he not even close. He not even 100,000%. Why Dinavis always make more? Okay, if you look at his portfolio, Dinavis, if you look at his portfolio, how can he make more? Because he trade in all exchanges with all the coins. Okay, if you look at Bitcoin, okay, he makes 721%. But just now, I show you, this is a Bitcoin performance for the past 1 year. Okay, the highest is 200%. Okay, for the past 1 year, Bitcoin only performed up to the highest I will show people is 200%. They say we look at today price 149%. But how can this Dinavis making 721% in Bitcoin? How can he beat the market? Because he is using a RoyalQ apps. Why? Because his strategy, he will buy more when market drop. If you are following him, if you sing with him, you will see how he beat the average cost by buying more at very small different margin. Okay, if you look at it, you will see the way that he traded, he can beat the market performance. That is the most important part, guys. He beat the market performance. He can beat the market Bitcoin market performance because he can make 721%, even though he traded Bitcoin less than a year. Less than a year. He just started for the past 5 months. Okay? He just started for the past 5 months, but he can beat the market. How can he beat the market? How can he outbeat the market? Because our strategy on trading cryptos is about managing the average cost. Okay. Managing the average cost. Okay. That's why the most important part, you need to know that you have to buy more coin when the market is drop. Now is the best time. However, most people, they don't have enough money to buy. Right? Like I told you just now, you go to a mall, now it's a year-end sale, you only bring 500. You only can buy 500, but you cannot buy more. Okay? That's why you should have an objective, okay, to buy more when market is on sale. That's why you need to do the affiliate platform. Okay? You need to do the affiliate platform so you can earn more to increase your capital so you can buy more coin. Okay? If you look at Gina West, the most important strategy that he used, he even traded in Huobi. He even buy most of the coin in Huobi, and he even traded at Coinbase. You see, we just started in Coinbase. He even traded in Coinbase. Just imagine, he have more leverage compared to others because he traded with all 3 exchanges and he trade all the coin. Yes, this is the secret. This is the secret. That's why I always say your objective is to buy more when market drop. In order to buy more, you need to have more capital. In order for you to have more capital, you need to do the affiliate. That's what I did when I started. Okay, I will start with $500. Okay, then what I see, the RoyalQ app can make money and my capital is safe. I put $5,000. Okay, with that $5,000, today I already make $20,000. Okay, what does that mean? With $5,000, I already make $20,000 profit. That means I make 400%. Okay, if you make 10% a month for 1 year, you only make 120%. Okay, but if you do a compounding, if you keep on compound your 10% a month, you should only make 300% in a year. However, I started in April. For the past 8 months, I already beat my target 300% per year. I already make 400% less than a year. That's why I always say, if you understand, if you know your destination, I can show you the direction. Okay, why are we doing this? Okay, because we want to have our asset in crypto grow on autopilot. Okay, that's why you shouldn't worry you should not worry when you are not making profit. You should worry when you are not buying when market is on sale. That's what you should not worry. Okay, that's what you should focus on. Okay, we need to focus on. I want to buy every coin that have in the exchanges, even though a smaller amount. You can start $10, but you have 60 coin, right? But you need make sure you have enough coin to cover its market drop. Okay, that's why I said you must have the objective. When you have that destination, you will work hard to help more people to have a crypto account. That's why I said when you have a smaller account, it's like when you have, it's like you are have like you have a saving account, right? You cannot like make big profit when you have $100, right? But you can have an objective. Every month I want to add $100. Every week, every time I make my affiliate bonus, I want to add 50% from my bonus to my capital. I want to grow my capital every week, every month. Okay, when you see that, you can buy more coin that you won't miss any coin that perform. I put in my Facebook today. There is a coin that make profit out of others. If people look at it, how can I still make profit when market is drop? Because the other coin, RoyalQ will buy when it's on sale. I can buy more. I should happy even I not make profit, but I'll buy more when it's at the bottom, right? But I know when market going up again, I can still make more profit. You must remember, every time a market is drop, okay, every time market drop, okay, because you want to go higher than the previous high. It dropped because you want to go higher. Whoever missed when Bitcoin from 64 dropped to 27 and increase 69, whoever missed that moment should not miss this time, okay? Because it dropped to go higher. It always like that. It dropped to go higher than previous all-time high. That's why I said your objective, your goal, your destination, you should put, I want to buy more coins. I want to have more portfolio in cryptos. I want to buy more when it drops, right? So you will make more when it goes high, because we know crypto cycle is 4 years. 4 years halving. It always will hit the all-time high. Are you going to miss for the next year, next time halving? In 2024 is halving. In 2025, are you going to miss that? Are you going to miss that? You're going to miss that when the price go the next all-time high. You don't have enough unit in your crypto. That's why this is the time for you to focus on, to grow your portfolio, to buy more coins, to let RoyalQ buy when it's down and sell when it's up. Yeah, keep on growing. Yeah, grow your portfolio. You shouldn't worry. Even you are a hodler, even you are not trading, your Bitcoin price is dropped. You still have Bitcoin at 47. You cannot do anything. You cannot buy more when it dropped because you don't have enough money. You cannot sell it because it's dropped, right? So it's the same thing. That's why you shouldn't worry when your RoyalQ didn't buy enough coin when it dropped. That's why I tell people, you need to know your destination so I can give you direction. That's why from today onward, you need to start to change your destination. Okay, I want to make sure I have enough cryptos when next halving. Okay, I want to make $10 million when next halving. Right? I want to make sure, I want to help more people have more crypto accounts. Okay, if you look at our RoyalQ strategies, right? First, they have Binance and Huobi, right? Okay, Binance is worldwide and Huobi mostly in Asia, right? But now they have a Coinbase. They want to have market in North America. Just imagine if all these top 3 exchanges, okay, have more users. Now we are hitting 1 million users, okay? Have more users in the futures. Just imagine if everybody buy one coin, does that will give an impact to that coin? Thus, we as a RoyalQ members can have better than Elon Musk tweet, right? Because everybody can buy, everybody in Binance, everybody in Coinbase, everybody in Huobi can buy at one certain coin. We can help the coin to grow and make more profit. That's why I said you need to know your destination. The reason we are doing RoyalQ because why we want to beat in the inflation. But the most important part, you want to beat your own inflation. Okay, your own inflation is how much is your expenses than your income every month. How much your inflation for the past few years, for the past few months. Does your income can beat your inflation? Does your income can cover all your expenses? Can you have a saving after you pay all your expenses? Ask yourself. Okay, last time I always teach my people to have a goal. Okay, people always to have a goal, to have certain amount of money for them to buy certain things. Let's say I want to have 1 million. Okay, when I have 1 million, I can buy good car, I can buy house, I can go travel, right? I said your goal is to have money to spend money. I said, why don't we start? Okay, why don't we change the goal, the way we look at it? Okay, how about every month after you pay all your expenses, okay, all your expenses, you have enough money to save. You have 10,000, whatever amount in your currency to save every month. After you pay all your expenses, that is your inflation, guys. If you don't have saving after you pay all your expenses, that means that is your inflation rate. That's why I said you need to focus to help more people because we have proven for the past 8 months, people have changed their life. Okay, look at Julius itself. He can buy his new car, right? Look at Prince Saras, right? Look at a lot of people around the globe, how they changed their life with RoyalQ. That's why I said you need to focus on your destination. You need to change your destination so you can get the right direction. Sometimes you have a direction, but you don't know your destination. I have the right direction, but I don't have a destination. That's why I said the way you look at it, you have to look how these RoyalQ apps can help you to beat your inflation. Okay, how much your expenses every month, how much you have to pay, how much can you save after you pay all your expenses. That's why I said the reason we are doing this, we want to help more people to have a crypto account. They can start saving in their cryptos. They start open your cryptos account and using RoyalQ app because why? With RoyalQ app, it will buy when it's low and it will sell when it's high. Okay, you will accumulate your profit along the way. Like I showed you just now, the market is bearish. What do you do about it? Are you buying? Do you have enough USDT to buy more, or you are just wait? If you don't have too much money, you need to help a lot of people to start their crypto accounts, open, okay, have even smaller amount, keep on saving every month, help more people to start doing a crypto with RoyalQ app. You can see how you can grow. Because why? Of course, like for me, I don't have big money to invest. I don't have 100,000 to invest. But if I have 1,000 people that can invest $100, I have 100,000 portfolio that every time they make profit, I will make profit. That's why the way that you think you must change. If you cannot do this alone, okay? I cannot have 100,000 in my capital, but I can have 1,000 people that have $100 to invest in RoyalQ every time they make profit. I will earn the profit sharing with them. Okay? What if I have 1,000 people that have $1,000 in their portfolio? I have 1 million portfolio, even though it's not my money, but I still earning the profit. That's why I said we want to help more people to start their journey in cryptos. They can start a very minimum and keep on sharing, keep on helping a lot of people because we have proven that people can make 6 figures for the past few months. Okay? We get this business during COVID when everybody are at home, staying at home, we get the business. And this is the only business that grow all over the world like COVID. You see, we have 50 countries that people are using 1 million. Just imagine if we grow this business like how COVID grew around the globe, just imagine what happened to yourself. That's why I said every people that have smartphone, they have a lot of apps, right? Everybody have a lot of apps. Most of the apps about to pay the bills, to shopping, yeah, to go book a flight, to book a hotel, to do a lot of things about paying something, about your cash flow going up. But how many people that have an app that gives their cash flow in? Okay, how many people that have this app? Right, not many people. If you ask everybody that has smartphone, I ask them, is there any app that you use that you can make money on autopilot? No. Most of the time, they have online banking, online shopping. Like there's a lot of things that can they pay online. Most of them about your cash flow to go up. But how many people have this? But this is why I said, if you want to have a lot of people to change their life, this is the only portfolio because why? It's the only apps that is secure because your capital in your crypto account, okay, your exchanges. Second thing is very liquid. If you have an emergency, if you want to take out your money, at any time you can do it. Okay, the most important thing is consistent return. That's the most important thing. That's why I said we should focus on 10 to 5 to 10% a month. But if you can make more, it's better. But if you can have 10% a month, you can make 120% a year. If you can even make 5% a month, you can make 60% a year. Ask yourself, how much your money make when you put somewhere else yesterday? How much your money that you put somewhere else make 2 days ago? How much your money that you put somewhere else make last week? How much your money that you put somewhere else make last month, last few months? Okay, for the past 6 months, I'll make every single day. I have increased my cash flow either from trading or from affiliate because my objective is to help more people to have to start their journey in crypto. And why they use our financial app? Because why? It will buy when it low and we sell and we high. That's why I said the way you look at things must change. Okay, we are not investment. We are not the company that pay you every day. We are trade in real market. Okay, crypto market is 7 days a week. Okay, 7 days a week, 24/7, 365 days. We never have a holiday like forex on stock market, right? That's why I said in every single day, does your apps buying when it low and sell when it high? How much can you buy how much can you sell? That's why you should change your objective. I want to increase my capital. Every time I make profit, every time I help more people, when I earn my my affiliate, I will put 50%. I will grow my portfolio so I can buy all the coin in the exchanges, even a smaller amount. Even though you can buy first buy amount $10, you can buy 60 or 80 coin, you will see there will be a lot of changes in your life. That should be your objective. Guys, that's why I said keep on sharing. Educate more people why we participate in crypto, because we want beat the inflation, but it's not the word inflation if you own inflation. Look at yourself, okay? If you still working and still complain it's not enough money because you cannot control your inflation rate. The only thing that you can control inflation rate if you can create a cash flow every single day, but in RoyalQ, as you can see, we don't create our cash flow every day. We don't create our cash flow every hours. We create our cash flow every minute, every second. This is the only revolution in financial app that everybody can earn from every single user in RoyalQ. If you look at the performance for the past few months, you see it grow from 30 million, 50 million to 80 million, and we should reach 100 million profit by end of this year. Are you ready for yourself to earn the profit sharing when you reach a V6? Are you ready to earn that? Because why? The whole world build the users for you. The whole world, more than 50 countries build the RoyalQ apps for you. We already hit 1 million users. Just imagine we grow like WhatsApp. Every single person in the world have a WhatsApp. Just imagine every single person have a Facebook. We grow like Facebook and WhatsApp. We're not even a year yet, right, guys? But we already hit 1 million users. And these users is ready for you. Now you ask yourself, are you ready to earn the profit sharing from every single users when RoyalQ users are making 100 million in profit, 200 million in profit, 500 million in profit? Are you ready to earn the share when we hit 1 billion in profit? Ask yourself. The most important part, how you want to beat your own inflation. Don't look about somewhere else. Look at yourself. How much can you save every time after you pay your expenses? You still cannot have a saving every time you pay your expenses every month. That means you still have a very big inflation that you need to solve that problem. That's why in order for you to solve the problem, you need to have a lot of people to start their journey in crypto, because this is the only instrument that has proven track record. I'll show you the Bitcoin performance for the past 10 years. This is the only way for you to beat the inflation. Thank you very much. Get back to Julius.
Wow. Wow. Hey, it has been an amazing sharing from King Gaz, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of insights, how you can beat your impatience. Thank you so much, King Gaz. I know it is very late in Malaysia. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I can't add any other statement, but to invite you again at 8 p.m. South Africa Standard Time, 9 p.m. East Africa Standard Time for our business presentation. So you can invite your friends who would love to get the financial app onto their phone and be able to make good money. And to close our session this evening, I want to thank Princess Sarah. I want to thank King Gaz. I want to thank all leaders all over the world that have been able to pick some amazing insights today. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know, I see someone whose hand is up. I don't know whether King Gaz could be able to accept 1 or 2 questions before
Yes, no problem. Yes, no problem. I can answer a few questions.
All right, okay. So if you have a question, Michael is saying bye, says things are done, but I see there is a question here. Let me ask Sibongi to ask a question. Feel free, if you have a question, please raise up your hand and okay, I saw some Michael says has a question, right? Okay. Let's see. Right.
Ada kopi kat tepi tu. Sekejap, sekejap. Sekejap, tengok sekejap. Ada satu soalan.
Michael, you can unmute and ask your question.
Yes, if you have any question, I can answer, no problem.
Good evening, or say greetings to everybody around the world in the RoyalQ platform system. I'm very happy to hear from you. Though all the speakers are picking a point, a different point altogether. The first one talk about being impatient. Second one talk about talking about the robot system management. The third person use the third person now talk about the platform by which the algorithm of the robot and how one can be able to know when to buy and when to sell. It's a very nice topic for me. This is the first time I'm hitting the blow because I'm always busy, but I'm very happy to meet you, sir. So
Thank you very much.
I don't really have much, but only thing is that if you have any application, internet, or somewhere can make a research to read about how one can understand more about robot. Because one thing I noticed that about this RoyalQ is about robot embedment. Since it's under robot, that's why I key in. Because I believe in technology. I believe in AI, seriously.
Okay.
I believe in AI. So since I believe in AI, because before we are dealing about IT, but not AI, so I'm very, very interested. So if you can have any articles sometimes, please release on air for us after your speech. Tell us to, go to this site. You can read about this, you can read that. Because if you read about some things about robot system, I believe so strongly, you can know how to understand robot system.
Okay, this is very simple. Okay, I always make things simple. I don't want to complicated things. Okay, because you want to simplify for everybody, right? For everybody, we want everybody to understand. Oh, this is how it works, right? Okay, in crypto, okay, the most important part is you manage your average cost. Okay, that is the most important part in crypto. Okay, you don't have to read this. Okay, in crypto, it's about managing the average cost. Okay, it's not about how much you buy, how much you sell. Okay, in order for you to manage your average cost, okay, you need to buy when it's low. A lot of people miss that point. Okay, let me see if I can share whiteboard. Okay, let me show this. This is a very simple analogy that I always tell people how you want to understand cryptos or the robot. Okay, this is a simple analogy. I always write this. I always draw this when I show to people. Okay, this is the 3 column. I always show people. Okay, this is the price. Okay, this is the buying price. This is the unit. Okay, this is the only thing you need to understand about robot. Okay. For example, when the price is $10, you buy at $10, you get 1 unit. Correct? You agree with me? Right?
Okay.
I don't need to teach people when buy low, sell high. Even the kids know. Buy $1, sell $1 and 10 cents, you make profit. I want to teach people how you want to make profit when the price is low. For example, when the price drop 50%, the price is $5, you buy another $10, you get 2 units, correct? You agree with me, right? Okay. When the price drop another 50%, it's $2.5. You buy another $10, you get 4 units. Okay. So you have 7 units and your capital only $30, right? Okay. When your capital $3, your average cost is about 4.3. I round it up, 4.3. Okay. When the price is 4.3, at this 4 unit, when the price go up to 3.5, can you sell and make profit? Yes, you can sell because you buy at 2.5, you make profit at 3.5, right? But when the price go to 6.5, okay, can you sell this $5 that you buy? Yes, you can sell. And even you can sell the one that you buy at $10 because your average price is 4.3. You can sell 3 units at 6.5 and you're still making profit. That is the algorithm for RoyalQ It will buy when it's low and will sell with sub-bid mode real time. It will sell this one first and it will sell this one and this one at the same time, but at a very low price. This is a very simple analogy for you to understand about robot because human being cannot do this. How can you plan to buy when it's low when you cannot see the chart, right? Because with RoyalQ app, we have the system when we set the sub-bid mode, again, we set the martingale, we manage the average cost. Even though when you start with $10 at $10 price, you sell at 6.5, you are still making profit. Because why? Your average price is 4.3 for all the units. That's why this is a very simple analogy. You can screenshot, you understand. I always show people this. This is the secret of RoyalQ. It keep on buying when it's low, but it will sell the lowest first. Okay. When price increase 3.5, it will sell the 4 unit. You make profit, right? Okay. When price increase 6.5, you can sell all this and this at the simultaneously. Even though the first one you buy at $10, even you sell at 6.5, you still make profit because your average cost is 4.3. That is the only secret in RoyalQ. That is the only secret for you to understand about robot. You can do this not only one coin, you can do this at multiple coin at the same time. That's it.
Okay.
That's the only thing you need to read. That's the only thing how Dinavis can make 200,000% because he buy all the coin in the exchanges and he can sell it at any time. He buy it when it drop. He can sell it from the bottom to the top and still making profit. Even the coin, even the market is dropped, he's still making profit. This is the only thing, the only read that you have to understand when you to explain to people. The price, the buying price, the unit, the average cost, and this is only can be done in RoyalQ app because it can be done at multiple coins at the same time. That's it. This is the only secret. This is the only thing you need to understand. That's why you cannot do this if you do on manual, because you maybe can do at one, right? You see the Bitcoin drop from 50 to 47. How many people buy? Nobody. People are, oh, my Bitcoin drop, just wait until it's going up again, hoping it's going up. No, you should buy when it drop 50, 49 you buy, 48 you buy, 47 you buy. But you don't do it because you don't have enough money. That's why I said, when people are hodler, they will see when going up, it's hoping that it's going up again. They don't sell. But when going down, it won't. They don't buy because they're hoping that it's going up again. So this is the secret of RoyalQ. This is the only way you can keep this. Okay, this is the only thing for me to understand everybody about the robot. This is everything that you need to understand. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate this is the ultimate. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
This
sir.
is the only simple thing that you can show to everybody that you meet. What is AI?
That's powerful.
It buy when it buy when low. We manage the average cost. We sell at the bottom to the top. Okay. Last in, first out. That is
sir.
how it works. But it can do it multiple coins. That's why Dinavis buy every single coin in all 3 exchanges. That's why he is the #1 top traders that nobody that can beat him. I've been seeing so many traders, top traders in the world. I've seen the exchanges. I've seen the crypto investment company in Dubai. I said, how much can you make in a year? I said, our top traders, the lowest can make 50,000% for the past 6 months. They're already impressed. I said, they have to impress yet. You look at the top traders, they make 200%, not 200,000. 200%. That means you put $1, you make 200,000. But how can you make that? Because you have a big leverage. How you have the big leverage? You have all the coin in all exchanges to make money for you every single day. That's the secret. That's why I said your focus, your destination is how much I can add in my capital every single month or every single week or every single day. How much should I find the solution for me to have more capital is by helping others to have a crypto account in RoyalQ, because in RoyalQ, you must understand, it's not about how much they invest, it's how many people open the account. The more people open the account, the more you can earn. And if you have people who have invest big money, you earn big money. right? Because every time they make profit, you will earn minimum 4% to 12%. That's why I said, I cannot have $1 million in my portfolio, right? It might take some time, but if I have 1,000 people who put $1,000, I have $1,000 portfolio that whereby when they make profit, I get the profit sharing. Do I need to have 1 million? No, I need to have 1,000 people start with $1,000, right? This is how you should think. This is how to look into a method, how you want to grow by helping more people. That's why RoyalQ, the good thing in RoyalQ, if I'm good by myself, I cannot go high. If I can sponsor 1,000 people, I only go for V2. If I don't help my team to grow, I cannot grow. You cannot going up by if you are not helping others. That's the good thing, Roy. In order for me to go up, I need to help my team to become successful. Like me, at least 3 people, right? Then I can go up. That's why I said it's the same thing. If you want to talk about investment, if you invest small amount by yourself, how much can you make? In a day, in a month, in a year? No. Do you have enough? Do you have big money to invest like 1 million? No. But I have 1,000 people that put 1,000 each. I have 1 million portfolio. Because why? Why say it's my portfolio? Because every time they make profit, RoyalQ give me a profit sharing to me. That like I have a 1 million portfolio, even it's not my money, it's other people's money. Robert Kiyosaki always said, invest with other people's money. This is your opportunity to invest with other people's money by helping them to open a crypto account, by teaching them how to grow their portfolio. You can have 1 million portfolio by helping 1,000 people invest $1,000. You have 1 million portfolio that being traded by robots. They don't stop. Every second, every minute they make money, they pay you real time, guys. This is huge, guys. That's why we have changed more than 500,000 people around the globe. With only $120 business, guys. $120 business, how many people make 6 figures income? 5 figures income, right? Even 7 figures income. That's why I said, you need to change the way you look into things so you can help more people. Because how many people in your place, in your countries, that still don't have a crypto account because they don't have the knowledge. They don't have the way, they don't have the knowledge how crypto works. Crypto about average cost, crypto about accumulating your unit. You want to have more unit by the next halving in 2024, by the next year, 2025, you have more unit. You should make $10 million by next halving. That's why I said, this is your journey. Okay, we should start now. We should help more people to start more crypto accounts. Start small, no problem. Okay, the more people you have, every time I make profit, 50% I put into my capital and 50% I save for myself. Right? That's why I said, the way you look at things, you need to change. Right? Then you will see how you can help a lot of people success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Wow. Thank you so much, King Gaz. Thank you so much for the insight. That's been so amazing. And what I loved so much is to help more people open up, get involved in crypto so that I can invest with other people's money. It was very, very touching. Thank you so much, King Gaz. So ladies and gentlemen, with that, I don't want to exceed here. Thank you so much, Princess Sarah, our mentor, our upline. Thank you so much, King Gaz, our mentor, for today's insight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, and recognize the presence of our upline, Pastor Monica, and I request her to close our session this evening. Welcome, Pastor Monica. Sorry for the hijack. Okay. I don't know whether Pastor Monica is in the house or she can hear me. All right. Okay. Pastor Monica, I don't know if you can hear me. Okay. In the absence of Pastor Monica, I've seen one of our leaders. Okay, let me see if he's in the house to close our session tonight. All right, he's also not in the house. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you all for learning with us. Thank you so much, King Gaz. I pray You sacrifice more time when we invite you to come and give us more knowledge and more insights about this industry.
No problem.
So we appreciate you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we meet again at 8 p.m. South Africa Standard Time, 9 p.m. Ugandan time, where we shall be taking you through the presentation of this opportunity. God bless everybody. I'll be the one presenting
Bye-bye.
tonight. God bless you.
Okay,
And,
congratulations, Julius, for your new car. Congratulations. It really changed your life, huh?
yes, yes.
Thank you very much, Leader Julius.
Thank you, Prince Sarah, for inviting me.
Welcome, welcome,
Bye.
welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Lucy. I can see you. Thank you for attending the call. I can see you. You can't hide.